example 15 on page 418. All right. Just to simplify this, let's see, you have a to the third minus b to the third divided a squared minus b squared times that. Now, because this is two rational expression, to simplify this, we just multiply the numerator with the numerator, denominator with denominator, okay? So I would have a cubed minus b cubed multiplied by a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. I'm multiplying numerator with numerator, okay? Check my work. And multiply denominator with denominator. Plus b squared. Okay? Alright. Now, don't distribute them yet. Don't recommend you do that because you want to leave it at the fact form. Something multiply something, something multiplied by something, so that you can simplify. Now, this is the third power, this is the second power. You cannot simplify them. They're different. They look same, a minus b, but each raised to a different exponential power. You cannot simplify it, okay? But this, they look very close too, but look at this. This is 2, this is 1 coefficient. So make sure you checked very carefully. You cannot simplify this, okay? Alright, now, this a to the third minus b to the third, there's a formula for this. So, since this is negative, you would apply this formula right here. If you apply this formula, you can factor this a to the third minus b to the third to a minus b, right? So you have a minus b, lower case letter, time, okay, a squared. So you have a to the third plus a times b, so a times b right here, plus b squared. So this is capital B squared, right? So yours lowercase. Okay? So applying this formula, you factor this to the two factors. So let me replacing that here. So replacing the two factors with this. So I have a minus b times a to the third plus ab plus b squared. Okay? Replacing d2 for this. This you can, let's think about this to see if you can do anything with this. Alright. Now, let's work on this one. Again, you know that a squared minus b squared is equal to a minus b times a plus b. So what you got is a squared minus b squared in the denominator, okay? We'll factor this to, similarly, the lower k, a plus b, same format, right? So we'll factor this denominator to a minus b times a plus b. So far I just replacing the two factor for this, okay? And replace the two factors for this. I haven't touched the numerator, the second factor of the numerator, and a second factor of the denominator. Alright. Let me clean out this space to see. Make more space. Alright. Take this out too. Now, if you remember this formula, let's say a plus b squared is equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Okay. So this formula is saying this. You square this sum a plus b, you get a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Now, you can choose to memorize this, or you have hard time. You can't remember it. Remember this. A plus b squared is similar to a plus b times a plus b. Did 2 times. This exponent means multiply 2 times. And you know how to distribute, right? You distribute this a to each term in the second parenthesis. So a times a is where? Plus a times b is ab. And you do the same things for the other terms. So this b right here, distribute, you get b times a, b times b squared. Okay, simplify, you get, there's only one a squared, it's just a squared, plus, now, ab plus ba, they're the same, okay, ab times ab is just like ba, or eba is just like ab, so you can combine these two like terms. There are 2 of them, right? So 2ab, okay? The last term is b squared. Now, compare what I got with the formulas here. A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So, your choice if you want to memorize. This is all you need, okay? But you cannot, that's okay. You can square it out, okay? You can factor the 2 terms and multiply it out. Alright. Now, let's see, what we got is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Do you see that? All these, same as all these, a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. This is the factors, okay? So as factors is, so I'm replacing the whole thing here with this, okay? So a plus b squared. So 2 of them, okay? So a plus b squared. So I'm done with factoring this, this, and this. The last one is this, okay? Okay, let's see if we can do it. Sometimes we cannot factor out too. So this time we have a squared plus ab plus b squared. Can we factor this? Let's see. A, this time have b squared, right? So make sure you have b, okay? It's positive 1, so 1 times 1 is 1. So I expect to be positive, okay? Let's see if it works. BA, AB, BA plus AB is what? Twice AB, right? AB plus AB is twice AB. Now, we don't have it. All we got is just 1 AB. So, there's no way we can factor this case. It's not a factorable case. So, just leave it as is. Since we cannot factor this out. Let's see. So, we have a squared plus ab plus b squared. Okay, let me verify this. This is number 15. Okay. Now look for all the common factors that we have. Okay. Now, I feel like there's something wrong here. Apologize for this. This should be square. Sorry. This should be square. Because remember, we start with the third power. When you factor, you should have lower power, okay? Should not be 3 here. Apologize. Based on the formula, it should be a squared. Anyway. So, let's simplify. A minus b. Is there a minus b here at the bottom? Yes, 1, right? Alright, let's see. How about this term? A squared plus AB plus B squared. Is there any term here? Yes, there is. Is this here? Okay. So how about this? A plus B squared. Yes, there is, but it's only one. That's fine. You still can. Okay. So look like you can factor out A minus B. Okay. And you can also factor out all these. A squared plus AB plus B squared. And you can also factor out A plus B, but it's only one because the bottom is only one. So A plus B. And you do the same thing for the denominator. Because all these terms are common factors to both. Now let's see what's remaining. For the numerator, you took out this, you took out this, you took out one of these, okay, because they're two. So the remaining is A plus B. Okay? Alright, how about the denominator? You took out these, you took out these, you also took out these. So actually, you took all the denominator, so the remaining is 1. Alright. Let's simplify. So all these, because same numerator, same denominator, when you divide them, become 1. So 1 time, the remaining is A plus B, right? Because A plus B divided by 1 is A plus B. So 1 times A plus B is just A plus B. So this is the answer for example 15 on page 418. Now, so I want to recap what I showed so far. This A to the third minus B to the third, okay, you can factor out. When you factor out, it becomes A minus B times A squared plus AB plus B squared. Okay, this term factor out to these two terms. This term factor out to be this term, A plus B squared. For this term, factor out are these two terms, okay? These two terms are factors of this term. Now, for this term, you cannot factor. It's not factorable, okay? You cannot factor it. So you leave it as is. And then, once you factor out what you can, look for all common factors in the numerator and denominator. It turns out A minus B, A squared plus AB plus B squared, A plus B's are common factors, so we factor all out. And then remaining on top is A plus B. The remaining in the denominator is just 1. We actually use all of them. That's why it's 1. Simplify, take this, because they are the same numerator and same denominator. You divide, you get 1 times A plus B divided by 1 is A plus B. Multiply together, you get A plus B. And this is the answer for example 15 on page 418.